Welcome to 4.5 Mocks. There you go. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. We are here with 4.5 Marks again, brother. And guess what? We watched the SummerSlam 1988 Slamboree.
And 2 Hogans in a row.
Yeah. And the Macho Cock McGee over here, Fonda.
The
Macho Cock. Now tell me, Macho, who do we have on the other side of the table?
Over there we have Tom Blanco Tyler over there. Woo. Definitely one of our bigger people here. Definitely a beefcake.
Thanks.
Then we have our introducer, Chava the Hero, who hasn't been knocked out again.
No, that's Gorilla Monsoon and Billy Graham over there, brother.
Dude, I wish.
I guess I'm a little too high on cocaine right now to really realize.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. But you eat your vitamins, right, brother? You eat your vitamins?
Yeah,
You want to talk about legal? Drive under 30.
That was so good.
That was such a good line. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about SummerSlam 88, requested by fan Nick Opolowski. How do you pronounce it? How do you want to say it? Opolowski.
Tell us if we're wrong, but
You will tell us if we're wrong. You'll tell us how to properly pronounce it. But Nick, thank you.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate
It was an experience for
It was
us.
definitely an experience.
so much fun, man.
Yes, and it just wraps up. If anybody else has any other pay-per-views we should review, we do have access to anything on YouTube, obviously, but also
The macaque.
we have Peacock, we have New Japan, so we have access. We have some older Ring of Honor or more current Ring of Honor AEW pay-per-views.
We'll figure it out.
So whatever you'd like to see, let us know.
Right?
I have DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have
Romance
DVDs.
DVDs.
We will hopefully one day do the AWA because we have that. So there's that. So we'll. Anyways, just for us, Pat, let us know what else you'd like to see from a retro review.
We'll figure it out.
Yes.
You tell us what it is, we'll find it.
The Untitled Review show.
Yes, Untitled Review. Yeah. Tell us what we should name this too.
Yeah.
But anyways, getting back into SummerSlam 88, overall, without delving into too much of it, I really enjoyed the show.
Yeah, it was good.
It was very different to what I've seen recently.
It was very different.
Just to start, has anyone seen this before?
No.
This is my first.
I've seen one of the matches.
I have also seen one of the matches.
Which is
the second match.
Yep, which is the same match,
Really?
and that's kind of about it. Yeah, I'm looking at the card, and I don't think I've ever seen any of these other matches.
I've never seen anything from the Attitude Era.
This isn't even the end.
Yeah, this is before the Attitude.
Well, there you go. That kind of explains it. There's a reason why I'm not half mark.
This is the rock and roll era, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
less than 12.
Well, pushing it, but yeah.
Attitude Era was what, 98?
I would say.
98 to pretty much 2002.
Yeah.
Once
After
they went to eat.
Very beginning of.
Shit, I'll even give it 97 because that's when the screw job happened.
Oh yeah.
The
Like
what?
after the screw job.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't know about the screw job. Don't worry about it. That'll be a future episode that we need to go over.
Yeah, we watched it.
Stay tuned, you macho cock.
They screwed him over. I'll explain later.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So we're gonna go match by match.
So this took place in Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
MSG.
On commentary, we had Gorilla Monsoon and Billy Graham, who honestly sounded a lot like Dusty Rhodes, but if you had a mouthful of peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh my god,
It was thick.
Yeah.
It was definitely crunchy.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was good. I liked it all the same. Just a spoonful. But Gorilla Monsoon with those one-liners, I'll tell you that all night.
Dude, that's what, from older matches I've seen with him on commentary, those are my favorites. Is just the random one-liners that you throw in.
It's so good.
Dude, he had
It's
some
so
good ones.
They're so good, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into the match.
We had the Roju brothers
Yeah.
versus the British Bulldogs.
Yeah,
which was great. I've never seen like a Dynamite Kid match aside from the clips that we've seen from Dark Side of the Ring.
Bulldogs were too buff.
Dude,
They were stacked.
they needed to put that dog backstage.
Yeah.
But that's the whole gimmick.
Terrifying.
That dog was terrifying.
That
Yeah.
dog was terrifying.
If that dog had full bowels, he'd shit on that pedestal.
Dude. Oh my god. It's
How
just
scary
shaking on the pedestal.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just take that dog back.
Yeah.
They don't deserve that.
No.
But overall, they were beating the shit out of each other.
Yes.
They They were thrown down. Like,
They were all here to work, man.
yeah,
They were
that's what
all here to work.
I really respected that. Like, the
Oh.
whole card was like that, where they just kind of all went out and, like, bodied each other. Like,
Yeah.
really put down, like, laid down what it was. You know what I mean?
Put it all in the ring.
Not necessarily stiff, but, like this is how it's going to be the entire time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hard hitting.
It was a very
It was,
good concept.
it was very
Yeah.
direct.
Yes.
Definitely.
Basically, all the matches were direct.
And the cool thing about it, like, we just saw good technical work, good selling, but then we kind of see something that, like, at least me, I haven't seen in WWE for a while, but like the finish of the match was a time limit draw,
Yes.
and so that's something that we've seen in AEW happen, not super often, but that's the thing that has happened. And it's just, but WWE that they don't even announce time limits in there. And like obviously also from New Japan, because that's the thing that's happened in New Japan.
They do too, yeah.
Especially storyline wise, it happens.
So I did really like how they kind of brought back the importance of working a limb.
Yeah.
I loved how they just grabbed Bulldog's leg, and even the commentary was like, "Man, I don't know if Dynamite Kid, but Dynamite Kid might have to work on this match alone because Bulldog can't even get up right now."
Yeah.
Like commentary just selling the leg for us really just cemented how important that work on that leg was.
That's cool, yeah. It wasn't like a partnership.
Yeah.
You know, like, wow.
That's
I
what it's supposed
correlate
to
that
happen.
to
The
it.
commentary is supposed to sell what's happening in the
Yeah.
ring. I feel like we've lost that.
We still get it in like main event matches
Yeah.
and more marquee matches, but not.
This is the opening match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so throughout
It's a good match.
the card, we saw that. We'll get into one of the other ones I like too, where they did it, and I commented when we were watching it.
Yeah.
But we don't get that. We get just specified. This is the story of this match, and not a whole lot of selling of what's going on in the ring nowadays.
Right.
So it is.
It's like just the work of the wrestlers themselves.
Well, it was a lot more like slower paced too. Like they were definitely more like, I don't want to say exaggerative, but it was like you believed a lot of the striking and the grappling and like everything looked like cohesive. And,
Yeah.
it was all
Clean.
clean, but it was all tight and neat and
Yes.
it was good.
It was good.
The selling was good. Didn't seem like it was too overly done. It was perfect.
And that goddamn Dynamite Kid, he's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
He is
Oh my
so good.
I know like he has a match in Japan, and
Yeah.
I really want to watch those.
He's
I've been wanting to watch those for a while now,
good.
but
He's so fluid with it. Like this dude, I saw him do a suplex on the corner back to the center of the ring, and as soon as he plopped, he literally pivoted and dropped the headbutt like quickly. Like he was just like, I've done this before, I'm gonna drop it. I was like, God damn! That was some stank on it. But anyways, yeah, time limit draw. I really liked that match. What would you guys give it out of 5 stars?
I'd go with 4.
a solid 4. Yeah.
4.
4?
4.
Yeah.
I was good at 4.
Yeah, it was up there.
It was good.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it was good.
I would say very worthy of the opener.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
it was a good opener for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, a good opener.
And then last thing I'll say about this match, that pop at the beginning was great. Like
The Bulldogs came out.
yeah, when
Yes,
the Bulldogs came
that
out,
was
it was
so
huge pop.
over.
And it's crazy to see like I guess how wrestling's gone down in popularity because like that whole area was just filled. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was just on their feet. It was great, and it's cool seeing that. But at the same time, it's like, damn, we don't really have that anymore. Like we still get big pops.
Yeah.
But we don't see big pops for like every face.
It's because we don't grab the emotion like we used to.
Yeah, they're not. It's not as involved anymore.
Exactly. There's always something for you. There's something for everybody in that match. In any of these matches, there's something for everybody.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, next match, we have Ken Patera versus Bad News Brown, and you and me popped for that.
Yeah, we're like, whoa, Bad News Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Bad News Brown
No,
match
me
up until
neither,
now. But I'd always heard of him. I'd always heard how good of a worker he was, how he was like a tough, just a tough guy.
Yeah.
But he was pretty good in this match. He was great.
I will say this. I like that story you said about Bad News Brown.
Oh yeah, from Wrestler Anonymous.
Yeah, from Wrestler Anonymous. So there was you said there was another wrestler that like.
Yeah, so it was
tell the story.
Cole Cabana has a kind of a side podcast where it's called Wrestler Anonymous, and people call in the wrestling related stories. So one guy talked about how when he was a kid, he was a big wrestling fan, and one of his like friends or one of his schoolmates told him that, oh, like, my uncle is a wrestler. He's like, oh, yeah, who it is? He's like, oh, it's Bad News Allen. And he'd never heard of Bad News Allen because back in those days, you didn't, if you weren't in, like, WWF or these major promotions, you didn't realize wrestlers could work under different names.
Yeah.
And this was, I think, post WWF. And he's like, oh, I've never heard of this guy, whatever. He's like, well, he was a big wrestler. We can go and see him. So they go one day to go see him, and the classmate had filled in his uncle, Bad News Allen, on what was going on. And so they get there, and they knock on the door, and then Bad News Allen just opens the door, just screams at the other kid's face, and he just goes running because he was terrified of this guy. Because then he realized this is Bad News Brown.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then as he's running, he like kind of turns back and he sees just Bad News just laughing.
Laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I do have a bone to pick here with Patera. Please put on some knee pads, bro. Please put on some knee pads, bro.
I mean, it was back in those days.
I don't care. Put on some knee pads.
Well, it's
It
too
bothers
late.
me. It bothers
It's too late
me.
now.
I know, it bothers me, man.
Yeah.
I hate not seeing wrestlers without knee pads.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
And we're all doing coke.
Yeah.
They all had their really overgrown pinky nail.
Yep.
Yeah.
they did. Yeah,
Yep.
they did.
Yeah, it's called the Coke Nail.
Yeah.
Well, what did you guys think of the match?
So I've never heard of Bad News Brown,
Oh, really?
and also Ken Patera, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I've never heard.
I never
of
I
it.
never heard of either one.
But
I
yeah,
just round up.
it was stiff match.
Yeah.
Right.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
stiff. It was snug.
Those
it was,
power slams were nice.
Yeah.
Just throwing
They
that
were.
Ken, dude. Those were nice. Nice. So his finisher called the Ghetto Blaster.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
We're gonna leave that there.
Yeah, we'll just leave that how
We'll
it
leave
is.
that at 1988.
Yeah.
But I did like the kick out at 3.
Yeah,
I did like that.
I did too.
It looked nice because it kind of helps you save face, and then plus at the end of the match, if you weren't like knocked out or anything, it gives you a reason to get back up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, but I like that. That was really good. That's really
Dig
good.
that.
That's really good at the end there. That just took notice. But Bad News Brown's a bad motherfucker.
I'm now
Yeah.
aware.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a
I
bad
know it now.
motherfucker.
Next match.
Yep.
We have Junkyard Dog versus Ravishing Rick Rude. The Triple R.
Yeah, I love
Wild
this walkout.
entrance.
His theme
Wild
is great.
entrance.
I forgot how amazing Rick Rude
Yeah.
was, dude.
Uh,
Cut my music.
he was cut. Physically impressive.
Yeah.
Just lean as a motherfucker.
Same college as
The-
Mr. Perfect, Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
All of the cut-ins to the audience, everybody just ready to
All-
snap a
all the
pic.
women.
All the women.
Just
a
ready.
couple of them were literally licking their lips while they
Yes.
were taking pictures of this man.
Yes.
They
And
were,
that was a cool thing, like,
Oh, yeah.
seeing all the cameras and, like,
That's
because
smash.
he was a heel, obviously, but, you
The
know,
women tried to fuck.
women
Yeah,
just
he-
loved him.
He literally called them like sweaty midtown,
Yeah.
like illiterate people, and like they were still eating all of that up.
Cause, like,
It was yeah.
If the shoe fits,
It was
right?
something.
the shoe fits.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah.
good heel work.
And then Junkyard Dog,
Junkyard Dog, yeah.
good.
Huge
great.
pop.
He sells like a motherfucker.
He's great.
He's
Yeah.
good, man.
Very good.
He's good.
He's definitely a showman, and that really kind of
Yeah.
not that it surprised me, but it's new for me, So it's like, wow.
Yeah.
like-
Well, I mean, that's what, like, you're supposed to be as a wrestler. You're a showman. And that
Yeah.
a lot of these guys, like, you could see that in them in one way or another.
definitely.
Yeah, especially, like, the faces in the
He
match.
was definitely very expressive. He sold
Yeah.
everything really well.
Yeah. A lot of back and forth too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we got the fucky finish
The fuck he felt flush.
with
No, before that, though.
Mm.
Rick Rude was going to deliver, like, some sort of axe handle or elbow drop,
yeah.
and then dropped his tights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's the reason why the finish happened.
Yeah, dropped
Yeah.
his tights, and it
It
was,
was-
whatever the snake.
Sharon Roberts,
Yeah.
which was Jake the
Yeah,
Snake's
Jake the
White.
wife.
White.
Why
Jake the
the
Sack.
Yeah.
Jake the sack, yeah.
Sack.
Jake the Sack.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, yes, Jake the Snake does come out
Yep.
and ends the match, and
Yep.
Rick Rude wins by DQ.
Yep.
But This is also the first of many instances where Billy Graham does his amazing stuttering.
Yeah. Oh my
It
god.
was terrible. It was great. I loved
I
it.
will say this: with the small amount of like modern wrestling that I've seen, I don't think I've seen a lot of wins by default just by somebody just coming into the ring.
So it happens, but it's like it's never fully like they don't put too much attention like, oh, this person lost by DQ. But it is what happens.
Okay.
But it's not like emphasized.
No,
it's not a big deal
it was
anymore. Because
emphasized
literally,
in
it
this.
happens all the time now.
Really?
It
Yeah,
happens
that's
all
the thing.
the
It's
time.
like
During the
I
weekly
guess
shows,
it's
for sure.
overdone, oversaturated at this point.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I also forgot to mention this gnarly clothesline that Rick Rude hit on
Oh
Junkyard.
yeah.
Just stiff armed him,
Mm.
and then the Junkyard Dog just went thud. He just went thud to the ground. It was nuts.
He thumped.
Yeah, he thumped.
Yeah.
He thumped.
Definitely.
It was great.
That's
I liked
cool.
it a lot. Well, next match, we have the Bolsheviks, which is Nikolai Volkov and I forgot his tag team partner,
Who was
Boris Zukov.
Horace Zukov.
Boris.
With Slick. That's the first time
With
Slick
Slick.
was there.
versus the Powers of Pain, Warlord, and the Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
They were big.
They were big.
They were very
They
big.
looked
Big
very
people.
weird if they didn't have face paint on.
Yes.
Gotta throw that out
Their
there.
haircuts were definitely.
But would you go up to him and say something? No.
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 Dude, they were the stiffest of the night.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They were the stiffest night, and they had the snuggest match.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was good though.
Yeah, it really was. They were just full on beefcake.
The first time the Warlord looked at the camera, this
Dude.
guy was higher than a kite.
Yeah.
The Perk angle got nothing on
Yeah.
this guy, dude. Wow.
He was torn.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like the Barbarian did a lot of like power kicks, just a bunch
Yeah,
of
he did.
Actually,
really
yeah.
well placed kicks.
He was very athletic.
Yeah, I was not
Surprisingly.
expecting
legs
that.
was
He
up
did
there.
he did
Wow.
a kick like right behind him and went to the face to the
Ooh.
chin,
Yep.
like nonstop.
Yep. Yeah, dude, he just got hops. You're like, why? How?
Yeah.
How?
Good
You're
ass.
so big.
Good ass kids.
Yeah, definitely a match I don't think would happen like nowadays with the Bolsheviks.
Yeah.
It was a different time.
Now here,
The-
let me screw you up. What if I told you that match was only 5.5 minutes?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
I
Okay.
thought it was a lot longer.
Yeah, I
than
thought
that.
it was longer.
Yeah.
I was thinking
It
it was
felt
like
longer
10
than
minutes.
that,
It felt like it was like 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And
A lot went on in that little,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah.
In that 5 minute span, there was a lot that went
A,
on.
a lot of pain got brought.
No wonder they were just fucking just beating the shit out of each other. The Bolsheviks were like, they would roll out like, what the fuck is going on?
No, they give it back, though. They give it back.
They
Yeah.
would.
They give it back, man. For sure.
Man, alright. That's fair.
100%.
They were beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they really were. But I think part of it why it felt so long, and this is like true for all the matches, but and it's what I told you when we were watching. This is the era of essentially like basic standard form of wrestling.
Mm.
You do your ring work in, you sell, and you go to the finish.
It was definitely very simple, very direct.
Another-
There's nothing wrong with that
Yeah, there's
at
not.
all.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's a
it
nice
is
change
nice.
of pace.
It's
It's a
refreshing.
nice change of pace.
You know, and this is like, you know, me and the icon here, we're trying,
It's a good palate cleanser.
yeah, we're trying
Honestly-
to be wrestlers.
Yeah.
So this is a
Yeah.
good, like, way of us looking at it.
Learn.
This is how we learn.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
doing this, seeing this basic form.
And the other thing I'm noticing, none of them are rushing.
No, none of them are.
Everybody's
Not.
taking
That's
their time.
true.
They're letting shit breathe. They're letting the crowd react for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we continue, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I noticed whenever they threw people to the lines, right?
Yeah.
You could tell when the other wrestler, the one who threw them, was like getting set up to like be counterattacked. You could
Mhm.
you could tell that, and there was nothing wrong with that either. They were definitely taking their time to set everything up.
Yeah,
Right.
you're learning. That's why.
That's why.
That's why you're starting to see like the little bits of pieces. Like, oh, I know this guy's about to reverse this. You're
Yeah.
starting to notice how that looks
I
like.
think it's also the fact that they weren't rushing.
I will say
So
this
you
is
can
probably
see that easily.
aside from the other match, this is probably the fastest of the other matches. Like
Yeah.
in terms of tempo of the match,
Yeah, I could say that.
It was a good match.
it was a pretty good match.
It's weird to see how everybody's doing the headbutt. Like,
Yeah.
nonchalantly.
Right.
Everybody's doing a headbutt.
Yeah, we had Junkyard Dog, we had them, we had Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Everybody doing
I
headbutts.
asked you if that was like That's not legal anymore, right?
It's not that it's not legal,
yeah.
but it's not seen as often, and it's more protected.
Yeah, it doesn't look very safe. Like I squinted many times watching people do that. I was like, no.
Risk to reward.
Yeah, because now like
The
when people do
concussions.
it, they're landing on someone, right? It's not like an actual headbutt where they headbutt the head, which is how they used to do it. Now they aim for the chest.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good.
yeah, good.
And they haven't done anymore where they always hit somebody. They can't like not hit somebody.
Yeah. They don't. When they do it, they usually don't miss. Yeah. So, but that was a good match.
The Powers of Pain one.
Powers of Pain won.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very, very decisive.
But the headbutt.
Yeah, with the
with
headbutt.
the headbutt.
It was with the headbutt. You're right.
Yeah. It was power slam and then headbutt.
Yeah, it was a combination. It was like a tag team finish.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It was good.
It was good.
I will give them this. I also like the double shoulder push.
Yeah.
They launched the guy. They launched my dude. He was God. He was like, "Y fuera!"
Yeah, it was great.
Shit.
All right, next match. And this is the match that I think.
Well, before that, it was actually the Brother Love promo.
Oh yeah, Brother Love and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yep. I wrote here, I hated this promo.
It felt like it lasted for literally 30 minutes, just nonstop.
It was very long.
It was too long.
I think it felt so long because it was really uninteresting to us.
Yeah.
Does it show the time for that?
No, it doesn't. The way that he spaced it.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
just
That's
like,
why it felt too
You know what I was waiting for? I was
long.
waiting for them to say what.
oh my
I was waiting
fuck.
for the what chance.
We're too early for that.
I know we were too early, but I was like, what?
That shit wouldn't have lasted,
What?
dude. That wouldn't have lasted.
Uh,
my god.
It
That's
was
awesome.
too long.
I will say this, though, Jim Duggan did come out. Honestly, I blacked out during this promo. I don't remember this promo. I just know.
it's just-
Here's my notes. Here's my notes. My 3 bullet points. I hated this promo. Jim Duggan, stick that 2x4 up his candy ass. That's all I got for this promo.
Let's take this 2x4 where the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
All right, well,
God.
that concludes that.
I love you.
I
Oh
can't.
God.
I did like how it all correlated back to love, so I'll give him that.
Listen,
I'll give him that.
Boys.
when I get our dog productions up and running again, just remember this Brother Love promo.
I love you.
Yeah. Just
Would you
remember
hate somebody with the power of love?
You would.
that. Yes.
But yeah, that was it. And then we'll go on to the next match, where we have Honky Tonk Man defending his historic Intercontinental title reign.
Against
A
anybody.
mystery opponent.
I hated this. I'm just gonna say that.
Listen, I know you hate it, but there's so many people that love it.
Just the fact that like I don't know who Honky
Hey, hold
Tonk
on.
Man is, but I like his presence.
Do you like the Elvis?
Yes.
Guess how long this match was? He has that.
Oh, dog.
Just
This
guess.
match literally lasted like 20 seconds or less,
No,
dude. It
give
was
me-
like
give me an
20,
actual
20
number.
seconds.
31.
31.
With entrances?
I don't know if that. I think it was from bell to.
Bell to bell. Yeah.
It was so short. I was hyped up.
Oh, heaven preserve.
Yeah. So this is Honky Tonk Man's Mystery Challenge
Weak ass Larry.
to the returning Ultimate Warrior.
14-month reign, by the way.
What?
14
14 months.
14 months.
14 months.
Mhm.
So over a year
Longest at the time.
at the time.
I think it still is.
Mm,
No, Gunther beat it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gunther beat it.
But yeah, that's
The
the
absolute
longest at the
machine
time.
that he is.
Gunther, yes. He's a
the
unit.
absolute machine.
He's a fucking unit.
I would have watched that. Honky Tonk Man versus fucking Gun.
2 chops, that's it.
No, I was. That's something I was thinking about too. There was not one chop that pay per view.
Yeah, there was not.
Not
wasn't
one chop.
didn't Andre the
No, there's
Giant
one.
chop someone?
Did he?
I feel like he did.
Because I think he does like the head strike.
No, I'm pretty sure
No,
it was
that
a
was
chop.
what, it was just
Because there's one thing that
segment.
so Gorilla Monsoon was saying chops, but they were just throwing fists at each other.
Mm.
So I don't know for sure.
I think Jake the Snake. I know there was one chop. There was
I'm
one
pretty
chop.
sure there was, because there
One.
was one part where I don't know if it was you or Jabrin, but somebody
Wasn't me.
said that chop. There was one somewhere.
Yeah, there was a chop somewhere.
There
Because I
was
remember I
one.
popped for it. I popped for it.
I thought it was the like Honky Tonk Man's mutton chop.
Oh
No,
The
no,
chops.
no,
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 he chopped.
no,
Oh,
no.
then somebody chopped somebody.
Yes,
Okay.
it happened.
Well, we'll have to review the tape.
I'm pretty sure it was Andre the Giant.
I
It might have been on. Actually, it might have been on.
If it was anybody,
I'm
right.
pretty sure.
All right. So out of combined Intercontinental title reigns, right? Surprisingly, Gunther is up there. On only one reign.
Yep.
Yep. Because he's at 354 plus days at the time of whenever this was last updated. That's 15th. Pedro Morales is number one
I forgot about Pedro.
at 619,
He's a good wrestler.
and then followed by The Miz.
Oh, I forgot the Miz had it for like fucking ever.
Yeah, he had it a lot too. He had it 8 times, and a lot of those times were lengthy reigns. But yeah, so that's total combined.
Yeah, he's almost up there with Jericho. If he wins it one more time.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Yeah, Jericho had a 9.
Yep.
Wow. Good for him.
Christian had like 6,
yeah,
something like that. Dude, one more and Miz is up
yeah. So we'll see when he gets that, because I don't think he's gonna be Gunther for it.
there. No, unless it's a roll up.
We can give it a shot.
Grabs the tights.
Next match?
Next match is
Don the Rock Morocco, or the Rock Don Morocco versus Dino Bravo.
yeah,
No problem.
which
The
Don
Italian
Morocco.
stallion turned to Canadian.
Don Morocco's actually high up there on the IC combined reigns list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it was 3 or 4. He was
He's a stud.
jacked.
Yeah, he is a stud.
My notes from this is like, so it was a really good match.
Yep.
And it was really crazy to see Dino Bravo after watching Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, you guys keep on saying he died, and he's very dead.
Is that the match that he dyed his hair blonde? Do you think?
I don't remember.
Because I know it was for a big deal, and that felt like that was the same thing I watched in the documentary.
I know that scene
Yeah. Okay. Then
was
maybe.
featured.
Oh. All I have for this match is Gorilla Monsoon. If you want to drive the legal limit, you drive 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
That's all I got for this.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Holy.
But they were just beating the snot at each other, honestly.
Yeah. So this
a
is
boss match.
still the beginning of his career. He started in '86.
Oh, so this
And
is
so when
fairly-
he joined WWF is when he dyed his hair blonde to form the faction he was in, which was the Rougeau brothers, him, Greg the Hammer Valentine,
Oh,
and then Brutus Beefcake before, and then he got kicked out Mania 3. So he got kicked out pretty much a year before that.
Yeah.
So
I was not
What was the faction
expecting...
called?
I don't have a name.
Okay, no, go ahead, Bob.
I was just gonna say, I was not expecting Dino Bravo to actually effortlessly pick up The Rock.
yeah, he
Very
was strong.
effortlessly, he
Yeah, he
picked
did.
him up
He really did.
many times, and I was just not expecting that because, like,
Yeah.
the man's huge.
He did say he was like the world, like Canada's strongest.
Canada's strongest man.
Something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Something like that. And I was
Something
like,
like
man,
that.
he fucking picked him right up.
He was a
Yeah,
good
it
guy.
didn't even look like he was
Good
struggling.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was maybe the drugs that you guys talk about in this time talking or not.
You ever been on cocaine?
No.
Then
Does it look like I have a finger for it?
do you?
That's all gonna be blurred.
Well,
That's gonna.
Well.
That's gonna get black
Please
so
don't blur
fast.
that.
Well. Anyways.
we're gonna censor like how Vince McMahon censored Bruce Brown from Beefcake being busted open. Just an axe that's a censor.
Censored.
And you see like his head poking out, just gooshing.
No, what if I told you? No, guess how long this match was?
Oh, 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the other one.
It was a good match.
That's a headlock match.
That's a headlock match.
Isn't that crazy?
This one didn't seem as long as the others. It just seemed like a regular match.
Yeah.
It was good though.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, Don Rocco surprised me. And then these guys hopped on commentary.
What do you
Those
Bobby
are the
Heenan?
dudes, no, Don Rocco and Dino Bravo. They were literally like talking. That was the two people like fighting with each other on the commentary at that time. I think it was after the match. It was either before or after the match.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
I
to
missed
that.
it.
Attention.
It must
Yeah,
be
that,
easy.
that was them.
Oh.
Your
Hold on,
couch
I'll
is
see
too
if I can find
comfortable.
it. I'll find it.
All right. So
Next match. We have the Hart Foundation versus Demolition for the WWF Tag Team Champions, which they didn't announce at the beginning, but then at the end they announced that there was for the belts. So I was very confused about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was very confused.
I didn't pay attention. The outfits that they wore, the Demolition wore, were something else.
Yeah, you like that.
I bet you did.
I was not expecting to see BDSM attire.
Dude, it was a good match though.
It was a good
Like,
match.
So
Yeah, it was-
watching this match, we didn't realize how Vince kind of fucked over tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
Because we had 3 tag matches, right? And they were all good. They all had a good story. And the matches might not have been that long, but they were good.
They were good.
And this match especially, like, great technical work, great,
Great heel work by
great
Demolition.
heel work.
Oh my goodness.
You saw the kind of, the hot tag.
Yep. It really shows off how much of a hoss Jim the Animal Neidhart is, man. Like the brother-in-law
Yeah,
Brett with the goatee. He was just a hoss, bro.
Everything that he did was so smooth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
smooth,
fucking
smooth transitions
like
to all
butter.
of his moves.
He had a mean clothesline, dude. God damn with that clothesline.
You can tell he definitely was like he's done this many times before.
Yeah.
Which, like we talked about while watching, like I've never seen any of their matches. I've seen clips of it, and I've seen Neidhart and Owens, and then Brett and Owen team up, but I've never seen the original Hart Foundation, yeah.
And I honestly didn't know that Jimmy Hart was the original leader.
Yeah, he started the Hart Foundation.
And that's why Jimmy Hart's with Demolition. And I don't know why Mr. Fuji's there, but he took 5 punches to the face.
See, that's a good example, because when he was getting hit, Gorilla Monsoon was calling him chops.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, no, that was not the chop.
That wasn't it.
That was the fuck out of him.
He got punched 5 times, and that's what gave the distraction for the pin.
For the megaphone.
Yeah.
The megaphone.
The megaphone, yeah, that's right. And then the pin after that.
Jimmy Hart got ejected.
No, he didn't get ejected, so he got chased off by Neidhart.
He got chased off.
Okay. And then he came back.
And then he came back. But by then it was too late.
Yep.
And then Bret Hart took the pin.
Bret Hart took the pin.
Wow.
It's crazy to see, like, because this is like the beginning of him with WWF.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to see him essentially job out with us knowing that how big of a deal he becomes.
He didn't job out.
He kind of did. He took the pin.
No. It was a screwy finish, so it saved his character.
Because
if it wasn't for the screwy finish, Bret Hart would have gone for a pile driver, a one of Demolition, and he would have won.
Yeah.
There was the 5 punches to Mr. Fuji. There was the megaphone. There was a chase out. There were a lot of things
going on. There was just too much shit going on that they couldn't keep up with it, and they fucked him.
It was definitely very different to the other matches.
Bret screwed Bret.
Bret.
All right, now how long do you think this match was?
Oh, fuck.
6 minutes?
Yeah,
7 minutes.
10 minutes and 49 seconds.
Interesting. They really let the match breathe. That's what I'm talking about.
And they like dwarf the other matches because there hasn't been that long of a match. Almost the entire card. Everything's been like 6 minutes ish. Besides the first one that went the full 20.
Yeah.
And then that 10-minute match.
Okay. Next up, Big Boss Man vs. Coco Beware.
I didn't know Coco Beware was this short.
I didn't either. I did not realize he was that short.
He had a parrot.
Yep, that was the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm learning, man. Dude, all these people I've never seen.
I loved Coco Beware. I loved how athletic and fast this guy was. This guy's quick.
Yep.
I like how he like pushed Big Boss Man to the ropes, and Big Boss Man got stuck in him. He got tied up in him, and then Coco Beware was just like, "I'm gonna give you the splash, I'm gonna give you this drop kick." But he chopped him.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
He chopped him.
Okay, Coco Beware. That's who it was. Let's go.
But what I really liked, I thought it was amazing. It probably hurt like hell. But Coco Beware was on top rope, and Big Boss Man was just getting up, drop kick square in the face.
Ooh.
In the face. Like, not even like above, or not even like in the chest like you're supposed to. Face. Straight, just nose and bridge of your mouth. Surprised you didn't spit on your teeth. But yeah, I really like that.
I was expecting the handcuffs to come out. Because the commentators kept on talking about him. The handcuffs from the Big Boss Man. To get the bringing the attention to he has handcuffs and he has a bunch of really dangerous equipment. So I was expecting something fucky.
Well, he's a cop.
Yeah, well, I was expecting the handcuffs to come out or something.
Let me tell you something about Big Boss Man. And one of the storylines he has.
Okay.
That's good for Banda. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So in this storyline, he's the good guy, right?
Okay.
He's the face.
Yep.
And
is it the Big Show for you?
No.
Oh.
No.
What?
We'll talk about that later. No. He had his rival with this guy, and the storyline was that the guy was a former convict, right?
Oh, Nails.
There we go. Nails, right?
Okay.
And the reason he started feuding with Big Boss Man, because when Big Boss Man was still a police officer, or a correctional officer, he would beat him.
Beat Nails.
Beat Nails. Like, and he was just badly mistreated, right? So he came out for revenge.
Yeah.
Nails is the bad guy in this story.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly.
Tell me.
Exactly.
I'll tell you about the other one later.
You want to talk about Big Show right now?
Yeah, I can talk about Big Show. Was it his dad or was it his dog?
It was his dad.
Okay. So, Big Show's dad died, right? In story.
Okay.
Well, real life, and then this was the kayfabe part of it.
So Big Boss Man, being the friend he is, decided to make a barbecue for him. Get food, make food.
Oh no, that's not Big Show.
I don't like where this is
That was
going.
a Big Show?
No, that's Steven Richards.
I don't know where this is going.
And that's his dog.
That's his dog.
All right.
No,
Never mind.
I don't want to listen to this anymore. When you talk about someone dying and then barbecue right after.
No, it's two different things.
Two different things. All right. My bad.
Yeah.
Have it on the same time.
Big Boss Man stole Steve Richards' dog, barbecued him, fed it to him.
Yes.
Big Stevie Cool.
Yeah.
And then, in a different storyline, Big Show's dad dies.
Yeah.
They're at this funeral plot. Big Boss Man comes on, beats the fuck out of Big Show. Fucking what's it called?
At the
The show?
At the funeral?
Yes. At the burial.
At the burial.
At the cemetery.
Clips the fucking the coffin to a hitch and drives off with the coffin.
Oh, that's right! That's right!
With Big Show's dad.
Yeah, the head in the coffin.
And then there's a funny ass visual because Big Show hops on the coffin
Yes!
and he's just riding around.
He just replay on the run.
But was it still the face?
What?
Please tell me it wasn't the face still.
Big Boss Man, yeah, I do actually. I shoot from every day.
Please tell me his heel.
I don't remember. And another side of things, he Undertaker tied a noose around his neck and hung him.
Hung up from telling us
You were talking about
WrestleMania 15,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
He got hung.
Yep, he was hung.
All right, next match.
Oh wait, Big Boss Man wins and then beats him with a nightstick. All right.
Yes.
Doesn't hang up, doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
How long was the match?
4 minutes.
6.
Oh, okay.
Between right in the middle.
Jake the Snake versus Hercules.
Before that, we had a Warrior promo backstage talking about his win. Everybody was around him congratulating him, but as soon as he started talking, everybody walked off camera and it was just Warrior. I don't know if I didn't notice that.
It was the same score.
Yeah, he was like, and Big Coco Direct gave this stare at the camera like, please help, and walked out.
Yeah, he just continued.
Yeah, he's like, it was like, what the fuck? Even the guy who the interview was like, what the fuck? But yeah, that's what that promo was. Scaring the locals, the movie.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, sorry, now we go on.
Jake the Snake Roberts versus Hercules.
Hercules.
It's not back and forth.
Yeah,
I was not expecting the back and forth. I was expecting Jake the Snake, 1, 2, 3, DDT, we're going home.
Yeah.
Nope, but that didn't happen.
No, we got a good long match.
How long?
I'm gonna guess 10 minutes.
I was gonna
I was gonna say 11.
10 minutes?
Oh, nice. I've never seen a Jake the Snake match. I did not know what he had in the sack.
say
Well, now you know why they
Now I
call
know-
him Jake the
now-
Snake.
Now I know what he has in the sack.
So I really liked how like they were building up to a finish, but the other person kept cutting him off at the right time.
Yeah.
And that just prolonged the match even more and made it just more enticing to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Yeah.
He's tall, dude.
He is very tall.
He is tall.
He is tall.
What I liked about this, and this is like a thing that I've said about like wrestling in general, but a finish should be a finish. A finisher is the finish of the match.
Yeah.
And so, Jake the Snake hits that DDT, and then even though it took him a while, he sold like, you know, the amount of like the beating he took throughout the match. He sold that and made it that this DDT came out of nowhere. But then still he hit it, he pinned him, and he still won, even though it took the longest time to get to that pin.
Two things I really liked about this finish. I saw Hercules actually sell the DDT.
Yeah.
Like this move, I know it's done like to death now,
Yeah, it's a transitional.
but Hercules made this move look so devastating.
Yeah.
Did you see how he DDT'd him and it was just like twitching? Like he's like, I landed on my head, like I'm fucked.
Yeah.
And it just made the move just look that much more like disgusting and like terrifying than it actually was.
he sold really well throughout the whole match.
Yes.
Here reminded me of the way that Junkyard Dog sold. Yeah, he sold that well.
They sold.
He
really
also had
I
chains.
bought.
around
I'll
him,
tell
too,
you
yeah.
what.
Yeah,
I was
bought it.
buying.
Yeah.
I was buying.
Yeah, same.
And two, that DDT was so over.
Yeah.
DDT was so like once when he put him in the front headlock the first time where he Hercules reversed him, everybody popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody went nuts for this guy.
It always reminded me of like a snake bite, like just a quick like done.
So that's why he's called Jake the Snake.
I don't think that's why.
No.
I always put the correlation
Yeah, the
together
snake.
because of.
But
Because
the
it's like
DDT stood for
taking
drop
sack.
dead twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new for me.
Yeah.
Drop dead twice.
Cool.
That's what it stands for.
I didn't know that.
Overall, a really good match.
Really good match.
The more you know.
That's why I like how the commentators kept on bringing back the new feud that he has with
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude.
Oh yeah, they did keep bringing up Rick Rude.
They
which
did
is
keep
really
on bringing
nice.
that up. At some point, they were saying that he definitely isn't thinking about him anymore because now he's facing against Hercules. But that was when he was taking that beating.
Yep.
Mm,
I mean,
so
what would you do if
It
your
was-
wife was on some other man's crotch and ass?
I didn't even know that was his fight.
They said
The tights were really, really good.
Yeah, whoever did.
Yeah, whoever did the tights.
the same person that did Rob Van Dam's airbrush tights, probably.
Probably. It was good. It was very.
You're making some money.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we're making some money.
That was a good image of Junkyard Dog too.
It was really good. Got his hair down right too and everything.
Everything. Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I was very impressed.
Yeah. All right, it's time for the main event. We got the Mega Powers with Miss Elizabeth against Mega Bucks with Virgil and who was the other person that was with them? Jimmy the Heart. Jimmy Hart.
Bob Heenan.
Bobby Heenan. Thank you.
Okay.
I like the whole they showed the build up and Macho Man's on this podium about to give a speech and everything, and Andre the Giant's there and he's talking to Andre, and out of nowhere, Ted DiBiase just beats him in the back of the head and just falls off the podium, and Andre's like, I got this, homie. Starts choking the hell out of him.
We had Jesse Ventura as a special guest ref too.
Oh yeah, he got paid off by Ted
He
DiBiase.
did.
Everyone's got a price apparently.
Mm-hmm. Love that iconic laugh.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's a good laugh.
Yeah. He definitely surprised me. I don't think I've ever watched Ted DiBiase actually wrestle. So.
He's good, man.
Dude, he did some.
He's
did some
good.
stuff I
He
have to add to
put
my
in
book,
the
you know what I
work.
mean?
He did. He worked a lot throughout the whole match.
Yes.
Dude,
He did. And
sold.
he worked the most because Andre couldn't.
Yeah, because Andre
Yeah.
couldn't.
This was towards the end of
point.
Andre's career, and he was in very bad health.
Yeah, I
He
did kind of
was.
feel bad. I felt like he barely could walk.
You could,
Yeah.
if you focused on him, you could see that even just standing was just tiring.
Yeah.
He looked tired.
Yeah, he would always be hunched over
Yeah,
the
just
ropes.
yeah.
Poor
Hey,
guy.
man, almost 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could fart for 2 minutes.
I did mention that
Yeah.
in The Princess Bride. Farted for 2 minutes. Producer asked him, "You okay, Andre?" "I am now, boss." Oh,
Farted for 2 minutes.
dear God. Speaking of him, everybody looks so small.
Well, yeah.
Like I
Compared
was,
to Andre?
yeah, since he was there, like up to this match, everybody that I saw was like, wow, they look huge. They look all buff. They look tall. And then like in this
Dude.
one, everyone looked tiny.
Hogan's 6'6", by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the picture of the beer can in Andre's hand?
Yes, but still,
Yeah.
like seeing it on the screen, while he's
24
moving,
size boot.
That's a
Yeah.
big boot.
that's a lot of Jimmy John sandwiches.
Did you see his
3 8
head?
inches.
3
Yeah.
8
How
inches.
big was his head?
Yeah.
If you had to get him a helmet, where would you point him
You
to?
put a tire on. You put a tire on this dude.
Oh my god. He's so big.
And the way they won was definitely something that I felt not very happy about.
No, you
I don't
like
know.
the
I was expecting like more of a
Money
cool
talks.
finish, but no.
No, it was a cool finish.
Well, I guess.
Leg drop.
Yeah, leg drop.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, it was the elbow drop.
Elbow drop. It was leg drop,
yeah,
elbow
yeah,
drop.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking
And then
about-
the elbow, another
I'm
leg drop.
talking about what led up to that
Yeah,
moment.
because he got back up and
Yeah.
then went back and then leg drop.
Yeah, it was two
And
leg
then-
drops and
because
elbow
Hogan
drop.
got the pin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hogan.
Hogan did get
Bang,
that.
bang,
Yeah.
bang, 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 bang.
And let's take his shirt off,
But
Yes, Miss Elizabeth. took
which
it.
Yeah.
is what I was referring
We
to.
have to talk
the
about
the
that,
lead up
right?
to that,
At least she matched her outfit.
they all did.
they all did.
Mhm.
They're all color
She
coordinated.
looked like sliced pizza.
Just like Ronald.
Wow.
But yeah,
She really did.
Yeah, because she had like the
red
red little
circles.
Yeah,
She looked like a slice of pizza.
look at a slice of pizza.
and he had pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
How fitting.
I know. That's why I noticed I was eating. I was like, hey, there it is.
Interesting.
She was a
Yeah.
slice of pizza.
But yeah, distracted him.
Yep.
And then they
For like a good 20 seconds.
For longer than that.
It was a while.
Dude, I loved how everybody stopped.
Yeah.
The whole arena was just like,
we didn't get to see that back in those days.
No, like, yeah,
Andre stopped.
I guess it's the reason why to me it felt so like not like
That big deal.
hyped and not much of a big deal because like as soon as she did that like 20 seconds passed I was like, what are you doing? Do something.
Yeah.
But no, everybody just stood there. Andre looked so confused. He didn't even look like he was enjoying what he saw. No, he just looked confused.
He's like, why?
Like why? What is going on?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, but that distraction helped
It
them
definitely
greatly.
helped.
Yeah.
And they took the win.
Yeah, the special ref almost didn't do 3, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Randy had to grab his hand and pull
Well,
it
he was
down.
paid off.
Yeah,
He was paid off.
It was paid
It
off.
was
He's like-
special guest referee Jesse the
Ventura.
Body
Yeah.
Ventura,
Mhm.
Yep.
former governor of Michigan.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. I know he's a former governor. I can't remember what. And he's also very big in conspiracy theories. He had his own show about it.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah. You should listen to the man talk about stuff. It's wild.
Oh, I can't. I'll start believing it.
It is what it is, man.
Irrefutable proof.
Okay. He tried to go for presidency. I would have voted.
Oh,
for him.
he did.
Yeah.
He is.
What?
Yeah,
Mm.
I would have voted for him.
Yeah, keep
They
an eye
didn't
on
get
him.
on that. But anyways, good match, and this kind of sets up the whole thing with or starts teasing the whole feud between.
The Mega Powers imploding,
Yeah.
Yeah.
leading up to WrestleMania.
Because,
Yeah.
I noticed it.
And I didn't know about this, but Chava mentioned it, that this kind of led up to like a bunch of things going on like behind the scenes.
Oh,
Well,
This has been
they
good,
worked
yeah.
themselves into a shoot,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Because Macho Man, he didn't have a gimmick. He was the gimmick.
Yes.
He
What you see is what you got.
yes.
Lived and died by it.
Yeah. So like and then back in those days too, like being a top guy meant a lot, right? And protecting your spot meant a lot.
Mhm.
And trusting other wrestlers did not usually happen. So that's why it's a big deal, right? So here's a story for you involving Jake the Snake and Macho Man, right? So we had that whole you saw Jake the Snake has the snake.
Yes.
He'll bring it out.
And it's,
No way.
They had a storyline, and in it they wanted the snake to bite, or they wanted the snake to interact with Macho Man, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Macho Man was very scared that the snake was poisonous, and he's like, and they wanted him to snake to bite.
Yeah.
It's a Burmese python though. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
highly
he would have
sad.
different.
Yeah,
like,
there was all
ones.
kinds of different snakes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
that particular one was.
Yeah. But so they he's like, I'm not trusting you unless I see you take a bite first.
Mm.
So he made Jake the Snake get bit by the snake first before he would believe him.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah, he was that paranoid.
he was that paranoid.
Yeah,
Why?
because it was like really cutthroat.
Yeah, it was super
It was
cutthroat.
so cutthroat. Like
Yeah.
you lived the gimmick and you wanted that fame. You wanted the spot. This bigger spot meant bigger paycheck.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why there's so much stuff in Dark Side of the Ring.
So much color, yeah.
Jesus, dude.
There's so much in Dark Side of the Ring,
God.
and you'll notice most of it is from like
That era?
yes, like I would say probably what
that era was like
06 is like where it started to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Until
once
like a
Eddie died.
modern.
Yeah, once Eddie and Benoit.
And Benoit just like the year after, really.
Yeah.
He started like a lot of the football stuff too, because that's
Yeah.
when I like started like having to do CT scan, like the CTE.
Oh, what was his
Oh,
name
yeah.
from Raw? Scott. What's his name? The one that was talking to Chris Benoit about concussions.
Oh, is it Scott Norton?
Is this Scott Norton?
I'm not
I don't remember, but
It was
someone.
Scott.
Yeah.
He became like not a neurosurgeon, like a neuropsychologist or something like that, where he studied like the brain. And,
Oh no, that's Chris Nowinski.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's Chris Nowinski.
Because he was a wrestler too, and he had retired because of his the head trauma.
Yeah, because I remember when he said he retired, he told Benoit how many concussions he had, and Benoit just laughed. He was like, "Huh, I stopped counting."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah. So
Scary.
yeah,
He was supposed to have an appointment with them the weekend it happened.
yeah,
It's terrible.
it's
It's rough.
crazy.
But
yeah, so that's
anyways,
with this
shit.
era.
I didn't need to go that
rabbit hole.
Yeah, I didn't need to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, but we'll teach Bonda about stuff. I think next we should. You know what? I know what we're watching next. We're watching Survivor Series.
Thank you for your
With,
suggestion.
Montreal
Nick. It
Screwjob.
definitely was a fun one.
Yeah,
It
we
was a
appreciate
good
it.
one. Thank you. Nick.
Now,
Yes, so thanks again, Nick.
It was an experience.
Real quick, because we did it the first match and then we didn't do it any other match.
We didn't rate any
Out
of
of,
them.
out of the pay
God
per
damn
view,
it.
let's give it a 4 out of, like, what are we talking? Like,
Out of
the
5
entire pay per view out of 5 stars.
It was so different from what I've seen so far that I actually would give it 4.5.
4.5.
Listen, I love
I
wrestling.
liked it.
Yeah.
I live and breathe the wrestling. So it's really hard for me to not. If I enjoy it, I always want to give it a 5. So, but I'm gonna give it a 4, just for the reason of like I can't give everything a 5. But yes, I enjoyed it. It was a great show.
For me, I enjoyed it. It was just the fact that it's so different from what I've seen so far. Like you were saying, a palate cleanser. I liked it a lot.
It's good.
Yeah, 4.5 for me.
It's crazy to see, like, what wrestling is nowadays and, like, what it's evolved from in such a short
Wild.
little time.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, think about it. It's only 30 years difference in, like, how fast-paced and, like, over the top and the bigger spots. Like, I mean, not everybody got up to the top rope, and that was kind of sacred
Yeah.
in a way, you know? So it's
We had somebody bring a bulldozer at some point.
you know,
Yeah.
it's tough for me to say, but I do think I still like modern wrestling a little bit more. So I'm gonna go 3.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to give it a split down the middle. I think there's a lot of good wrestlers. I think it was more technique versus the big showman, like big showy spots. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Correct.
So the technique was definitely down.
Yes.
It's more simple and direct.
Yeah. Yep. Simple. It was so simple. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
There's a nice acronym that I like to use when this type of situations. It's called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yes.
And that's what they did.
Yes. They kept it simple, stupid.
Yeah. And that's what they did. Made everybody able to follow. Shit, if you went to take a pee break and came back and be like, oh shit, he's beating the fuck out of me.
Well, you might
And I know why, because he's been working on that leg all match. So of
Yeah.
course he's beating the fuck out of me.
Imagine taking a piss during the Warrior thing.
Oh.
Oh,
You come back, you're like, what the fuck happened? What happened? Okay,
Yeah.
There were
Okay.
so many people there that
Punk
you thought
up
for a
was
fact
heel.
it happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was?
Yeah, he was a heel.
Big old heel.
I dig him.
Yeah. He was a heel.
I like his mic work.
Dude,
Yeah, he was good. I never really heard him.
I
cut
never
a promo.
either did, but he's
Yeah.
good.
He's good.
On the
He can
mic.
talk, yeah.
He don't need Jimmy Hart. He really did not need
No.
Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart was just, hey, old daddy, come on, daddy, let's go, come on, daddy.
So the thing about managers at that time too was like they're there to help enhance you,
Yeah.
not necessarily cover your weaknesses. They're just there to enhance you and help you get the wins, or at least for the heels.
Take 5 punches.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting Slick as well as I don't know who the other manager was, but it was like they were going to start like literally.
Oh,
beating
the
each other up.
dude that came out with the powers
the
of
Baron.
That was
Yeah,
named the Baron.
like
Yeah.
I saw Slick like literally grabbing his pin can and he was like walking towards him.
Slick was ready to fight.
I was
I'll tell
like,
you what.
whoa.
He fit his name for sure.
Slick.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was slick. Yeah, like, I was literally like, I dig this dude. And then he was like, oh, that's Slick. I'm like, I can tell. Like,
Yeah, Slick Jones.
Yeah.
He had a last name.
swear to God.
Damn, last thing.
Yeah, he had a last name. I remember in the Powers of Pain, it's like, accompanied by Slick Jones. I was like, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
I like this
I
guy.
like it.
Yeah.
Man.
So what do you give it?
Oh yeah, I'd give it a. Good 4. That's pretty good. I liked it. I wouldn't say it's the reason I don't give it a 5. Here's probably how I see the grading system. The 4.5 is like the A, and then 5.5 is just above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So my 4.5 will definitely be the 5 for me.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to really wow me for me to put that. So I'm gonna give it a 4. I liked it overall. I don't think I was ever bored per se. Like it kept me engaged.
Well, besides Brother Love, I guess.
Yeah, I fell asleep during Brother Love. I don't know. I my brain functions were more functioning.
I was
His
sitting
cadence.
between Tyler and Jabrim, and I looked at Jabrim, and he looked like the life just drained out of his face.
I
was like,
I blacked
hate
out.
this.
I
hate
blacked
this
out
so much.
I blacked out.
The cadence was
I blacked out.
Oh.
I saw Jim Duggan. I came back in. Then I kept talking, and then I was like, I'm out.
And
As soon as he dropped the, I'm gonna
then-
stick this up with the sun no shine. I'm stick it on his skinny ass. And I
That's
blacked
what
out
it
again.
was.
Yeah.
I blacked out
I
again.
thank God that's over.
Yeah.
But remember, like, comment, subscribe.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends. Tell us some recommendations what you want us to watch next.
No.
Yeah.
We'll definitely watch it and we'll tell you our amazing opinions.
Yeah.
And then also tell us what you think about this pay-per-view. Honestly, if maybe go watch it. If you have Peacock, go watch it. If you have the YouTubes, you might find a way to watch it. Let us know what you thought. And remember, hey Vanda, remember that $2 you owe me? You gave me a check for it?
Oh, did it bounce?
Yeah, it bounced.
Damn it. I guess I got to bounce too.
So will you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Later, guys.